After eating food from a bunch of different countries, you guys sent me a heap of comments to try something from Syria. The only problem is, I couldn't find anything from Syria and I had no ingredients. So I decided to do something from Iran instead, and yeah, I'll do Syria later. So I went to my local supermarket and bought the very first thing from Iran I could find. Turns out, it was dates. So I took those Irani dates home, cracked them open, and had a taste. And they weren't exactly great. I don't actually like dates, so it's not really that fair, but my mom does, and she made me eat another one, even though I'm dying inside, and then eat another one, even though I'm visibly unhappy. Somebody help me! After eating food from a bunch of different countries, you guys sent me a heap of comments to try something from Syria. And if you watched yesterday's video, you already know I couldn't find anything. So I found a recipe to make my very own Syrian pudding, and it actually turned out alright. So I took it into my room and had a taste. And although it wasn't bad, it was actually kind of confusing. It's a taste I've never had, and it took me a little while to realize it's actually pretty good. The only thing is, Mickey hasn't eaten in like a week because he's been weebing, so I gave him the rest of my pudding, and yeah, I'm a nice guy, so I hope he likes it. After eating food from a bunch of different countries, you guys sent me a heap of comments to try something from Turkey. So I went to my local supermarket and bought the very first Turkish thing I could find. Turns out it was these things called Jaffa cakes. So I took those Jaffa cakes home, cracked them open, and had a taste, and they were delicious. They were some of the greatest things I've ever eaten. So I had another one before I'd even finished the first one, and of course it was delicious. And I decided to offer one to my big friend Max because he looked kind of hungry. And it turns out he must love Turkish food because he attacked me and stole them all.